Hello, today we're going to go over how to draw the Indoraptor from Jurassic World and Venom as one character. Let's get started right now. Okay, let's go with a mixture of Indominus Rex from Jurassic World and Venom. So let's get started. Alright, first thing I want to do is we're going to go in and go to that eye. Kind of pull a line back right around there. And line over here, curving up a bit. It's got that flame quality that Venom has. Pulling up over here like so. Just giving it that little flame quality. And we could put a little bit extra over here, just kind of floating above there. We have that. And we're going to go over here now. We're going to pull a line across at the top. There's going to be little horns right there that the Indominus Rex has. On that side. Little bumps on top of the snout. Right on. Line over here. Along the nostril right there. We want the nostril at the front. And throwing a little bit of bumps right here is for drawing the bottom of at least the top jaw, but the bottom of the top jaw. There you go. Right around there. I'm trying to get a decent shape for the top of that jaw. Got a really big cheekbone over here on the side. Kind of goes back. There we go. Line over here, some bumpiness. We're just going to throw the general bumpiness over here and then kind of go more into it. He looks so weird. He looks like some sort of dragon already. It's pretty wild. If you give me a name for him, I'll put that in. Basically, if you name him, I will pin your comment. And he'll be pinned forever. So, write in the name that you think. What would it be? Indominus Rex mixed with Venom. What would that be? We're pulling in a curve right here for the teeth. There we go. Line along here. Curve line underneath along this area. We're trying to skin along the open mouth. Curve underneath. Jaw. Curve under here. Maybe lengthen the jaw just a little. And finding the wiggliness right here around this area. And same thing goes for the teeth. Again, just varying the size of those teeth. I think we're going to take the aspect of Venom, not so much the teeth, we're going to take the tongue aspect of Venom. These are more like Indominus Rex teeth, the ones I'm doing. Alright, let's go over here. Curve. There we go. Line underneath here. Right on. And I want to give a little bit of dimension to that tongue. So we're Kind of putting some lines, right? Some striations around there. There we go. Line around here. And we're going to draw the throat underneath, which is important. That throat underneath is a big deal, right? A lot of people forget that when they're drawing dinosaurs. That, you know, they need a throat there. Otherwise, it looks like they're stuck or something. Curve, curve, curve. There we go. Filling out some darkness over here along this area. Right on over here. And let's give it some little spines. Give him some spines along here. These quills that he has. They're pretty cool. I like the quill thing going on. It's funny, Indominus Rex is one of those dinosaurs that initially, those made up the dinosaurs that they made up for the movie, that I didn't like. But I kind of over time grew to like Indominus Rex. As far as the dinosaurs they created for the movies, let me know which one is your favorite, because my favorite one is the Mutodon. I think that thing looks so like it totally could have been like a real dinosaur. You know what I mean? I love the Mutodon. I think that Mutodon's perfect. It's so good. Love that design. And then my least favorite design might be the Indoraptor, only because it's very, you know, generic. I just didn't think it was very creative. Right here along the skin. I really didn't think that Indoraptor was like I said, it just felt like the same thing, you know, just smaller, like a smaller Indominus Rex. It just felt like repetitive. I like the Scorpius Rex. I think that's pretty good. I like the one that nobody likes, which is I really like the D-Rex. I think that one's cool, but like everybody in my family doesn't like it. And they're like, nah, that's dumb, blah, blah. I don't know. I think it's a cool looking, you know, mutant thing. I like it. I like it a lot. So I'm just going to stick to that. Okay, we got pretty good right there. Now, I like this. Let's go into the detail, shall we? Let's push the detail.
Hey, 1 minute. Do you want to learn how to draw? I created a free lesson that's going to start you right from the very beginning. You'll learn how to hold your pencil, how to warm up, and simple drawing tricks that real artists know. It's made for complete beginners who've never drawn before. It will help you get better faster and save you years of drawing mistakes. There's no signups, there's no waiting. You just go down to the description of this video, you click the link, and then you have it right there. Go check it out right now while the page is still up.
Alright, details. You're drawing like little striations on the teeth a bit. First of all, we're doing a little bit of cast shadow right here on the side, but striations on this skin area. Line over here in this area. We're putting those little ball shapes. He has these little nubs along the side as well. Caving in, how do you say, like going into some of the burrows of the side right here as well. There we go. Putting a little bit of darkness in certain areas right there. Throwing in a little bit more striations into the face. just throwing in some kind of, little bit of bumps going on to to kind of show scales in the skin. Same thing over here. It's got this tough skin, looking very, very dragon-like, honestly. So we gotta do the back teeth over here. If you don't do this, it's not gonna look very 3D. You want to put the back teeth over there in. There we go. There we go. Put in some darkness over here. There we go. Pulling it over here. Kind of going all over. I don't want to overdo the striations because if I overdo them, it's just going to kind of break the image. So, curve, curve, curve. Let me know if you like the brush pen. The brush pen idea was mine. I just I'm trying to, do something new on the channel. There we go. One over here. Make it darker around the eyes so they stand out a little bit more, so he stands out. Maybe throw in a little bit of, again, striation, darkness around the eyes there. Again, trying to make it stand out because I didn't think it stood out that much. And you could go forever on this. You could just keep going in little crevices, stuff like that. But this is enough for the video, I think. I really appreciate you being here. If you like this, share the video. I hope you have an amazing day. Let me know, maybe some mixtures you want to see. And yeah, you can always email me. I'm going to put the email in the description there. I'm very open to you can ask any questions. And all right, thanks so much. I'll see you later.
Okay, so that was amazing. You finished this lesson, but keep it going. Keep the art practice going by clicking this video right here. It's going to be within the same theme, and you want to keep it rolling to get better and better and better and get that art flow going. So click right here.